Why do so many people feel trapped in the same job, the same habits, the same life, year after year? Tony Robbins says it's not because they lack talent, intelligence, or opportunity. It's because they've been conditioned to stay comfortable in their pain. Most people don't fear failure. They fear uncertainty more than they hate their current situation. If you've ever felt stuck, frustrated, or like you were meant for more but can't seem to move forward, this message is for you. Stay with me until the end, because the final lesson might completely change how you see your life. Lesson 1. People stay stuck because pain isn't strong enough. The fundamental architecture of human behavior is governed by the twin forces of pain and pleasure. Tony Robbins posits that everything we do, every action we take, and every hesitation we harbor is rooted in our instinctive drive to avoid pain or gain pleasure. However, the catch is that most people are more motivated to avoid pain than they are to seek out pleasure. This creates a psychological no-man's land where an individual is unhappy enough to complain but comfortable enough to remain stationary. You might dislike your job, your physical health, or your financial status, but if the discomfort of those situations is manageable, your brain will prioritize the certainty of that known misery over the uncertainty of the effort required to change it. This is why people stay in mediocre relationships or stagnant careers for decades. The devil they know is less frightening than the work required to build something new. True transformation only occurs when you reach what Tony calls emotional threshold. This is the point where the pain of staying the same becomes so intense, so visceral, and so unbearable that the prospect of change, no matter how difficult, actually feels like a relief. Think of it like a person who wants to quit smoking. For years, they know it's bad for them, but they enjoy the ritual. It isn't until they receive a terrifying medical diagnosis or realize they can't catch their breath to play with their grandchildren that the pain of the habit finally outweighs the effort of quitting. Growth begins the moment you stop negotiating with your mediocrity and decide that your current circumstances are no longer acceptable. You have to move past should, as in, I should lose weight, and move into the must. When change becomes a must, you find a way. When it's a should, you find an excuse. The danger of the modern world is that it is designed to keep us in a state of low-level satisfaction or mild distraction. We have endless entertainment and conveniences that numbs the sharp edges of our dissatisfaction, preventing us from ever reaching that necessary threshold. Comfort is a silent trap because it doesn't scream at you to move. It whispers to you to stay put. To break free, you must consciously amplify the perceived pain of remaining in your current state. You have to look 10 or 20 years into the future and visualize the devastating cost of your inaction, the missed opportunities, the lost vitality, and the regret of a life half-lived. By making the consequences of stagnation feel real and painful right now, you create the emotional leverage necessary to propel yourself into a new way of being. Lesson 2. Your beliefs shape your reality. Tony Robbins famously asserts that we do not see the world as it is. We see it through a filter of our own internal beliefs. These beliefs act as a set of blueprints for our lives, dictating what we think is possible, what we deserve, and how we interact with others. If you believe that the economy is rigged against you, your brain will actively search for evidence to support that claim while ignoring opportunities for growth. This is known as the reticular activating system, RAS, in the brain, a filter that highlights information that matches your current worldview. If you believe you are not a math person or bad with people, you will unconsciously sabotage any situation that challenges that identity because the human mind has a desperate need to remain consistent with how it defines itself. The most powerful force in the human personality is the need to stay consistent with our own identity. If you identify as a struggling artist, you will find a way to stay broke even if success is handed to you on a silver platter, because succeeding would threaten your internal sense of who you are. To change your life, you must first change the rules and beliefs that govern your identity. Tony teaches that we must raise our standards. Most people live by a set of shoulds, but our lives are a reflection of our musts. When you change your identity from someone who tries to work out to someone who is an athlete, your behavior shifts automatically. You no longer have to force yourself to go to the gym. It is simply what an athlete does. You aren't fighting your nature. You are expressing your new identity. Beliefs are essentially feelings of absolute certainty about what something means. Most of our beliefs are not based on objective truth, but on our interpretations of past experiences. If you failed at a business venture in your 20s, you might have formed a belief that business is risky, or I am not a leader. But that is just one interpretation. A more empowering belief would be that failure provided the specific data I need to succeed next time. By consciously choosing to adopt beliefs that empower you rather than limit you, you change the very fabric of your reality. You begin to see doors where you previously saw walls. As Tony says, if you want to change your life, you must change your blueprint. When your internal map aligns with the life you want to lead, the external results follow with surprising speed. Lesson 3. Fear is a signal, not a stop sign. One of the greatest misconceptions about successful people is that they are fearless. In reality, everyone feels fear. It is a hardwired survival mechanism designed to keep us safe from physical harm. However, in the modern world, our fight or flight response is often triggered by social risks, like public speaking or starting a business, which aren't actually life-threatening. Tony Robbins teaches that fear is not a stop sign. It is a signal that you are approaching the edge of your comfort zone. If you feel fear, it usually means that what you are about to do is important to you and that it requires you to grow into a bigger version of yourself. The presence of fear is actually a compass pointing toward your next breakthrough. The difference between those who achieve their dreams and those who stay stuck is their relationship with uncertainty. Most people crave certainty, the need to know exactly how things will turn out before they take a step. But Tony points out that the quality of your life is directly proportional to the amount of uncertainty you can comfortably live with. If you require 100% certainty, you will never take a risk, and without risk there is no reward. Courage is not the absence of fear, but rather the judgment that something else is more important than fear. When you have a big why, a purpose that is larger than your personal anxieties, you gain the ability to act in spite of the shaking in your hands or the pit in your stomach. To master fear, you must learn to use it rather than letting it use you. Tony often uses state change techniques to help people move through fear. This involves changing your physiology, your posture, your breathing, and your movement to shift from a state of paralysis to a state of power. If you stand tall, breathe deeply, and speak with conviction, it becomes biologically difficult for your brain to remain in a state of terror. By physicalizing your confidence, you break the spell of fear. You realize that the monster of uncertainty is usually a shadow that disappears once you step into the light of action. Every time you act in the face of fear, your courage muscle grows stronger, making the next challenge feel even more manageable. Lesson 4. Your daily habits decide your future. Success is rarely the result of a single heroic act or a stroke of lightning-fast luck. Instead, Tony Robbins emphasizes that our lives are the result of the small, seemingly insignificant choices we make every single day. Destiny is not a matter of chance. It is a matter of choice. What you focus on, what you tolerate in your environment, and what you do consistently are the 3 bricks that build the house of your future. If you spend 30 minutes every morning feeding your mind with inspirational content and moving your body, you are casting a vote for a high-energy, successful life. Conversely, if you spend that same time scrolling through negative news or social media, you are training your brain for anxiety and comparison. The concept of compounding applies to more than just money. It applies to your habits. A 1% improvement in your health, your skills, or your mindset every day may not look like much in the short term, but over a year, those gains become exponential. Tony teaches that repetition is the mother of skill. To become a master of your life, you must create systems that make success automatic. This is why he advocates for the hour of power, or priming, a dedicated morning routine designed to put you in a peak emotional and physical state. When you start the day by winning the battle over your own mind, the rest of the day's challenges become much easier to navigate. You aren't relying on willpower, which is a finite resource. You are relying on momentum. We must also look at what we tolerate. Tony often says that you get what you tolerate. If you tolerate a toxic environment, a lack of discipline, or low energy, then that becomes your baseline. Most people's lives are a reflection of their lowest standards, not their highest goals. To change your destiny, you have to audit your daily rituals. Are your habits serving your vision, or are they serving your comfort? Success is a system of rituals. If you want more energy, you must adopt the rituals of a healthy person. If you want more wealth, you must adopt the rituals of a financially disciplined person. By focusing on the process rather than the prize, you ensure that the prize becomes inevitable. Lesson 5. Change happens in a moment of decision. There is a massive difference between wanting something and deciding that you will have it. Most people live in a state of perpetual wishing. They wish they were richer, wish they were happier, or wish they were in better shape. Tony Robbins teaches that change does not happen over a long period of time. It happens the very instant you make a real, committed decision. While it might take you 10 years to finally decide to lose weight, the actual weight loss process only begins the second you cut off all other possibilities and commit to a new path. The word decision comes from the Latin root decidere, which means to cut off. A real decision means cutting off any other option except the one you've chosen. Motivation is a feeling that comes and goes, which is why it's a poor foundation for lasting change. Decision, however, is a mental and emotional act of will. When you make a quality decision, you stop looking for excuses and start looking for solutions. Your brain shifts from a passive mode to an active, creative mode. This is the point of no return that separates the winners from the talkers. Tony notes that the biggest reason people fail to make decisions is the fear of making the wrong one. But the truth is that even a wrong decision creates momentum and provides data. Inaction is the only true failure, as it keeps you in a state of stagnation where no learning or growth can occur. Once a decision is made, you must follow it up with massive action. A decision without action is merely an intention, and intentions don't change lives. To seal a decision in your nervous system, you must take a concrete step immediately, no matter how small, toward your goal. If you decide to start a business, buy the domain name before you leave the room. If you decide to get fit, schedule your first workout right then and there. This immediate action creates a psychological win and builds the momentum necessary to carry you through the inevitable challenges ahead. Your life changes the moment you realize that you are the architect of your destiny and that your decisions, not your conditions, determine your future. Most people stay stuck not because they can't change, but because they haven't decided to. You don't need more time, more resources, or more luck. You need a higher standard for your life. As Tony Robbins says, the only thing that's keeping you from getting what you want is the story you keep telling yourself. So decide today. Will you stay where you are, or will you step into who you're meant to become? The choice is yours, and it always has been.